Hello, can you hear me? If you can hear me, type the word tu. If you can hear me, type the word tu. Fantastic, man. Okay, so today we are going to share about autism. Okay, so we are not doctors. I want to share with you what is my finding about autistic children. Because when I was, I think just my early days, I was a stutterer. So I cannot speak fluently. I was speaking like
Still on still on next Tuesday lah, because we miss
it's very
cannot.
difficult for me.
Yeah, next
So this
on the
is why
8th of
sometimes,
August,
right, in case you happen to share the same car with me, you will realize how come Jing Long cannot speak with me, cannot talk, because when it is in a very isolated situations, right, I cannot control my stutter. I can only speak on topic that I sincerely feel about. It means it has to be very truthful thing that I can really speak fluently. Like whenever I talk to you about the healthcare, because it has been with me for many years, so I can go out very naturally. So because of this, I think I have a lot of connection to autistic children, and I always want to help this community because I understand the kind of feeling, especially I understand the parents. There are something that you want to do, but it just somehow whatever you do doesn't seem to help. So when I first started, my first business is not Lifeway. My first business. Oh, sorry. Luckily, someone remind me. Okay, so when I first started my business, I was selling cow manure fertilizer. So I had this idea, if I can do a social enterprise where I can use my fertilizer business as a vehicle to help the autistic children to earn a living. So my company name is called DoWorks. It's a cow manure fertilizer, and I set up a plant in the autistic children so that I hope that I can train them how to manufacture my fertilizer. And most important, they can help me to do the packaging. So they are the one who help me to paste the stickers. So every sticker, every bottle that they do, I give them 5 ringgit. So as my sales getting pick up, and I start to be able to really see the potential of the business, I decided to invest in the garden. So I go to Muar to buy a lot of plants, a lot of fruit trees, and then I start planting in the garden of the autistic school. So a few weeks later, when I come back, after I came back from Singapore to do the, hot park, Singapore hot park, always once a month you have a gardening up GOD, so gardening day out, GDO. So when I come back, oh my God, where is all my trees? My trees supposed to be about this high already, because when I buy, I bought some mature plants. Then I asked, where it is? So me and the headmaster, we were looking around, and then we found in the dustbin, they are all the tree, all the seedling are all in the dustbin already. Then later on, I realized they are using those what do you call mower? Is it called mowing? Is it called the mowing machine? And they get rid of all the plants. Okay, so then I realized it is not a good way to really help these special children. So I didn't expect when I come across X39, Lifeway product can do such a miraculous thing. So if you have any friends or you yourself, you have children who have autistics, right? I can say I can understand 50% how you feel, because I really deal with autistic children parents when I was volunteering in the autistic school. I know you have been bombarded with all kind of treatment, like looking at the movie, looking at the light, listening the sound, go jacuzzi, go all kind of massage therapy, listen to different kind of frequency, and nothing works, but they have spent all kind of money. They even give you some educational trip to go to Taiwan, go to USA to learn certain techniques for your children. You have tried all of them and nothing works. And I hope you can give it a chance to understand this technology. And this is called photobiomodulation. We are using light to activate the self-healing doctor with it. So there is no clinical studies that our technology is able to help autistic children, but I hope I can break it down to some simple information. Okay. So first of all, we want to talk about the role of glutathione. So the role of glutathione in autism spectrum disorder is emerging as a major topic due to its role in maintenance of the intracellular redox balance. Okay, so which mean to say they have these findings that for autistic children, it's good to elevate the glutathione level. Okay, and when it comes to elevating the glutathione level, our star product X39, it elevates 40% of glutathione. Okay, so you can see a clinical trial of glutathione supplementation in autism spectrum disorder. Recent evidence shows that subjects diagnosed with an ASD have significantly lower level of glutathione than typically developing children. So they are finding out, is it because of the glutathione that is not able to protect their cell, that is not able to reduce the oxidative damage that is causing certain kind of wiring system in the brain that causing ASD. Okay, so if you look at many stem cell therapy, they are even in Malaysia, they are trying to looking into the use of MSC stem cell for autistic children. Okay, so either is it glutathione or is it you are looking for the MSC stem cell or stem cell for your special the special one. I think I have something safer for you. You don't need to go for any IV drip. You don't need to force your children to take any supplement pills. You don't need to go for any injection. And this is LifeWave X39. Okay, so without much further ado, let me share with you the story of autistic children. His name is Amy. Okay, so let me go through one by one. Okay, so I want you to slowly realize the eye contact, yeah? Okay, so this is basically at the start, and let me show you about this. You can see the difference in his focus and eye contact, more responsive after LifeWave. Thank you, Uncle, for introducing LifeWave to us. This one, he was not even looking at me. It's like he is in a bubble playing with himself. So why should I say like this? Because at the very beginning, so you can see Amy is not interacting with the mother. He's like in a bubble playing with himself. So he will show if he's angry and he seems to be thankful if he can suddenly want to kiss the cheek. It means after using LifeWave, right, Amy starting to be more, is able to show the emotion, including when he feel angry, has been showing emotion nowadays. Okay. So this is what happened in the very beginning. Okay. So you can see it's very hard to interact with the mother. He's like living in his own bubble. Now there's more smile. Okay, you can feel he's getting happier. He has the kind of is more able to interact with the adults already.
Miss Jai.
So you see, is able to look at the hands interacting with the mother already. Okay, but eye contact is still remain unfocused. He still wasn't able to look straight into her mother's eyes. Later, we are going to see the changes. So just remember all this. Okay, so you'll see some changes. So as we move on, we see even better changes. Amy has been using 14 pieces of live weight and he has been showing progress in his focus. He now sometimes like to watch cartoon on her TV, where he usually ignore any show on the TV because they have a very short attention span, but now is able to look at watching TV. His sleeping schedule now has improved more. He now can have afternoon nap where he was not capable almost 2 years since he has focus problem as one of his autism defects. I mean, previously he isn't able to focus and then he wasn't able to sleep well. He can now eat little meal 2 to 3 times a day, where last time he usually skip meal and only drink formula powders. I mean, last time he can only drink the formula milks. He cannot really take the food, the solid food. And now he can take the food, although not a lot is little meal, but he's taking 2 to 3 times a day. He has been showing more feelings when he is angry or sad or when he feels appreciated. He will respond when called by name, which he usually ignores. So whenever the mother called Amy, he always ignored, like nothing happened. But now he's getting able to respond to the mother already. And as you can see in the video, he can pass his toys to me. Means he can share his space now when usually he just wants to be left alone. Like the very first video, he's clapping there. You can see that he's keeping a distance with everybody. But right now, later you are going to see, he's willingly passed part of the toys to the friends already, to the mother already. And it is all a little step for others, but a very big step for the family. So let us check it out. What is the result?
Hi, Min. Hey. Hi. Hi, I mean. 3, 4, 7. Thank you. Oops. Uh-oh. Yay.
Do you see? See, it's able to interact with the mother already. Okay? And if you look at this, let me see one more time.
Hey.
You see? Can you see the difference? Now he is able to look straight into the eye of the mother already.
Hi. Hi, I mean.
And then, okay, you look at the eyesight. Look at
3, 4, 7. Thank you. Oops. Uh-oh. Yay.
Can you see the difference in terms in the way he's interacting with the mother, in terms of how he is looking at his mother? Can you see the difference and improvement? If you can see this, that's the word 444. If you can see the big changes, from someone have to be isolated, keep clapping the hands, until able to make eye contact, able to share the toy, share the space, is a very big improvement. Any of your friends if they want to pick one product to try, I think LifeWave, everything remain constant. Every technology out there can be uncertain for the result of efficacy, but LifeWave is definitely the cheapest and the safest. Okay, now, so let's see. So Emmy noticed Mommy ambil gambar, which is taking photo, but he can now easily switch his focus. Like last time, when you want to focus something, or he cannot even focus, or he focus one thing, whatever you try to call his name, he just ignore you. But now he's able to switch the focus, and he's able to respond by doing something else. Okay, so you can see the difference. When he noticed that his mother is taking a photo of him, right? I would say, I don't want to take photo. Then immediately he can run away. Okay, that means he's starting to understand the environment already. Because for most of the time, autistic children, they are living in their own space, in their own world. I don't care. I have a witness when one of the autistic children with their parents go to see the doctors. Whenever what kind of noise that they are trying to make, right? The son just never respond to anything outside his space. He just like he's living in his own zone. But if you look at the difference right now, he's able to respond to the surrounding stimulus already. Okay, this is a big changes. Okay, so continue improve even further. So from now, it's about 18th of May, 2021. Now it's 20th of July. So it's about 3 months later, about 2 months later, about 2.5 months later. Amy can now open the phone and using the password 000 and search for YouTube. He's able to flip and searching for what he likes. Initially, he's not able to focus, not to mention about clicking 000. If he can't even recognize things, do you think he's able to search for the word YouTube? And not only that, when he click the password, he search the YouTube video, he still can learn how to scroll the video to look for the video that he wants to see. Let's see that video. Okay. Okay, let's start with this one. So you can see he's clicking 000. Open now the video.
Buka YouTube lagi.
YouTube.
Sudah masuk.
Look at the video and see here. He's able to scroll and click the videos already.
Yeah.
Or what you want.
He even not go to the main page to search for other videos.
Yeah.
Okay, amazing, right? From someone can only live in his own space, now is able to recognize what he wants already. Clicking 000 for the password. Able to scroll through the video for the video he's want. Okay.
You know how to keep channel.
Yeah.
Or what you want to know.
Yeah.
3 months time from someone who is not even to engage with you until not even know how to engage to look at you can start to play phone like a normal children already. Do you feel surprised or not? Do you feel surprised? Okay, not yet. This is just the beginning. Now we look at the next things. Amy father handphone broke, so we couldn't take the video. He's trying to reach for my brother's phone. Oh my. So let's look at the video.
A C D E F G H I J K L M N O P. Can you?
See, look at the eye. Is able to look at the person in front already.
A B C D.
He want to interact with you. Not only I can pass you things, I can also take something from you.
A B C D E F.
Can you hear? He is also singing C D Okay, listen.
E F
C D E
G
F G
O H I E L N N O P. Mau main game? Mau main telepon? Nyanyi. Nyanyi lagi satu kali.
Malu.
Jangan malu. Jangan malu. A B C D E F G. So no, dia hiding bad good mood lah this one. Hiding good mood. Apa lagi lagu pandai?
Twinkle, 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 twinkle.
I wonder you Bala, mau tunggu bawa jalan-jalan? Mau? Mau jalan-jalan? Mau jalan-jalan?
Okay, he's able to respond to you. I know you are smiling at me, I'm smiling at you. Okay. Amazing, right? Now, so it's about 5 months later. So I asked his mother to take a picture of the box. It's too dark, but the first few seconds is the best. So one day, the mother was very surprised. He overheard, Amy is pronouncing something in the kitchen. So when he go inside the kitchen, they saw this word, Ong Tao Li. So Amy is actually speaking out the words on the boxes. Okay, so now let us look at the video.
Apa itu? Apa kata telurmu? Apa tuh ya? Baca. H O
A O L E. So I think he's saying about AOLI. Okay.
Apa itu? Apa kata telurmu? Apa tuh ya? Baca. H O
Okay, you heard it now?
apa? Apa ya? H Amy H ini ini apa? Ini Amy nih ini apa? G ini apa? Ini nih I nih baca lagi dari sini. Amy nih bisa H nih ini nih I E O lagi ini Amy ini
Okay, so you can see how much patience is when you have a special children with you. The mother actually need a lot of patience just to guide them. But you can see, although it's not very clear, but once in a while we will say N, A, O, A, E. So it's part and parcel of the words. Okay, but at least he is now able to recognize the words already. He's able to recognize is one thing. He's able to speak it out is also something very remarkable. Okay, so this is one of the very major changes that we can start to see. He's able to interpret the world around him already. So this is on September, 6 months later, and then we saw another sign of changes. Amy can start to respond to you, to interact with you, to say thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
Say thank you.
Amy, say thank you.
Iya, kalau dipanggil. Oh.
You see, so previously he can recognize the word, but it is a unidirectional. Okay, when I see the word, if I understand, I will speak. I cannot respond with you. This is not a two-way conversation. But right now, when my mother asks me to say thank you, I will say thank you. Okay, then it is start to remember what people are trying to tell him, and he's able to respond to the word already. And this is just 6 months. Okay, no, 6, 7, 8, 9. Sorry, 4 months only. Sorry, just 4 months only. From May 18 to September is only 5, 6, 7, 8. 4 months. 4 months only. Okay. And this is in October. So let us look at the progress. The video was too long, so I cut it short, and he can only do a few as he was losing the focus. I found out he can only focus doing this for 5 minutes and then stop. Then he got distracted. He can catch up what was the game after the third time I showed him. Which means to say, last time, he can only focus for the span of hours. And after that, he will never remember already. But at least right now, when you taught him a new game, third time, he will remember how to play the games already. Okay, so this game is trying to see whether can he improve his own focus, and the recognition of the wording is an interactive games already. Okay, so he got this right for the V.
No, that's not S. D.
Z, he put wrong, but see whether later he know how to correct himself or not.
Okay.
Ah.
Good boy.
Wow, he know exactly how to recognize the words already.
Where is N? Where is
Okay, so do you feel touched when he's able to do this? Okay. Don't know where to put. It doesn't look like X to me. I think this is not the W. And then he found a W and paste there. Do you feel touched about this? In as short as about 5 months' time, from someone living in his own bubble, is able to start to interact with you, start to give you some space, and then starting to able to look at you in the eye, starting to able to speak a little bit, start to able to say thank you, to interact. But now, not only able to interact, he's able to start to analyze already. Oh, these words are supposed to be this. No, it's not this one. Oh, this is W. Are you happy to see this kind of changes? No drugs, no doctors. You don't need to spend a lot of money. Just one pack, which is X39 every day. Are you happy to see this? If yes, start to work 444. Are you happy to see this? If you are happy to see this, start to 444. Amazing, right? It's crazy. This is why when I come across this kind of a result, he is not the only one. We have quite a number of good stories. I really feel I finally found this product is able to accomplish one of my small dream when I was doing my fertilizer business because I was volunteering in the school. So the school fee is not very high. And as I talked to them, I said, no, last time I'm dry big car. I have that means he's saying that they are quite well to do, but because of the children, they really sort out a lot of things just to get the best treatment for the children. Until now, nothing seems to work, and then they have to go to the secondary option, which is to send her here to do whatever is possible. So I think X39 at least, I can't promise anything, but at least X39 is the cheapest for you to start. Okay? This is not the end. We're only 50%. So now we continue to November. Amy is singing When When Go Away in his own version. They mean now not only he able to recognize, he's able to remember. He remember the song, remember the lyric, remember on the rhythm, and is able to sing it out on his own. Let us see.
Rain. Pandai. Gimana?
Okay, although we can't hear the word properly, but you know that he remembered the lyric. Maybe his pronounce is not very clear, and he remembered the rhythm, the melody of the song. He's able to sing together for 1 minute more.
Rain. Pandai. Gimana?
Fun? Okay, it's 6 months into the progress. Okay, so let us see whether can it be further improvement or not. Okay, so from November onward, it's almost another 11 months later. It's another 11 months later. Because of the stock issue, so and also because of the members was facing some financial problems, so they didn't use it very consistently. After at least for the first 6 months, they used it very, very diligently. So later on, they did not use it every day. But if you are able to afford this, I sincerely think that you use it every day is the best. But if there is some financial constraint, he start to use few days for 1 pieces. Hi Jinglong, look at Amy now, learning to be independent. Now it's 2022. Okay, let us see how independent has he become. Okay. He's able to focus. He's able to unbuckle the shoes. He's able to wear the shoes. He's able to buckle back the shoes. Able to do it on his own. Imagine from someone who can't even focus and now is able to coordinate to complete a task. This is a very huge changes. I see a lot of people, right? They can go for treatment for 5 years, for 10 years, you don't see this kind of result. Remember what we said previously before using LifeWay product, he only able to drink the formula milk. Maybe if he taking milk 2 to 3 times a day, he can only take a very little milk. And it's the mother who have the mother has to feed him. But look at his right now. It's not just a little meal, it's quite a lot of rice. It's quite a lot of rice. And he's eating on his own. Oh my God, he's eating on his own. 1 spoonful on his own. He's able to chew, focus to chew. Some of the special children, right, they can't even focus on really chewing the food. Happy or not? Tell me you're happy or not? If you are if you are the mother, only about 1.5 years later, you look at your children, so now he's able to at least finish his own daily task, able to eat on his own. Do you feel happy? If you feel happy, tap the 111. If you are his mother, you feel, oh my God, I'm so happy. Wow, he's able to look at him from someone can only drink the milk every day. Can they take a little bit? I have to feed him. Now he's able to take 1 spoonful into his mouth on his own, Amazing, If you feel it's really such a touching moment, that the 111. Amazing, right? Okay, but I have something to add on. So especially for young children, don't put a cup of water beside them. A lot of young adult nowadays, even the young children nowadays, they have very bad digestion. It's because since very young, they don't have time to practice the secretion of their saliva and also their gastric juice. When your body already used to drinking the water to swallow the food, you are basically diluting the saliva, which you cannot digest the enzyme, which you don't permit your body a time to secrete the enzyme. And when the food go into the stomach, because you are drinking so much of water, it dilutes the gastric, the acid juice already. And your body have to emit even more gastric juice just to make sure to ensure sufficient acidity to digest the food. So especially for young children, I see a lot of parents, right, ask them to eat the rice. If they're eating very slow, then force them to drink the water. Do you see parents like this, especially in the restaurant? Eat a few cups and then drink water or drink soup. They want it immediately to gargle down. Do you see the parents like this? When they go outside to the restaurant, he want to feed, eat faster, you eat very slow, eat. And is it chewing? Why? Tune, swallow down. If they don't swallow down, right, immediately ask them to drink the soup, drink the water to let the baby or the children to swallow down the food. Have you seen cases like this? Don't do this. It's very bad. It's very bad for the children. It's very bad for the children. So this is what in September, when we're having a Be Your Family Doctors, right, we are going to talk about all this series of a proper way of leading a healthcare lifestyle. Having a healthcare lifestyle is not about whether you eat a lot of good food or good nutrition, organic food. Sometimes as simple as drinking water while you're eating the rice, right? No matter how good, how expensive your vegetables or rice or the fishes or the meat, right? That cup of water is ruining everything already. Okay? Now, it's not the end. Let me continue. So banana, speak by Kausui. Amy understand mandi. Mandi is a Malay word. In English is called shower. He will just go to the toilet and open the door and then ask to switch on the light and take off his clothes on his own right now. That means now he's able to take people instruction already. Previously, he have no idea. He can't even look at you. Can't even really respond well to your request. But now, when you say the word mandi, take a shower, he knows exactly what to do. He will go to the toilet, open the door, switch on the light, and then take off his clothes, everything on his own. Okay, let's see.
Young mandi Mandi. Mandi.
Able to open the door, yeah? Take off the
Pandai.
pants.
Okay. Take off your shirt. Take off your shirt. Take off your shirt. Okay. Take off your shirt. Take off your shirt. Take off your shirt. Oh, good boy. Good boy. Yay.
Is able to take out the shirt, pants on his own. So it's basically he's able to do eating, drinking, tying out the shoes, able to go to shower on his own. Last time he can only stay at one corner, can't even looking at you, only can clap the hands. Can you see the changes? Okay, so this is April 17 this year. So it's about 2 years of using the product already. Okay, so recently about 1 month ago, we got another update. He can even eat ice cream now, and if he listen to music, he will sing along, even though he can't pronounce well. So this is something I'm going to share with you. Actually, I have a lot of people like this. The reason your children can't take ice cream is because it's a very natural mechanism for your body to protect the gut. Because when you take ice cream, sugary dairy products, especially is ice cold, is damaging to the digestive health. Because our digestion is very warm. Sometimes when you vomit, right, you will feel the thing that you vomit out is very hot, right? It's very warm. Our digestion, the stomach, has a certain temperature to maintain. So when your body is not healthy, it will not give you a appetite to eat cold things. But especially from the special children, when you start to see them getting better appetite, the most foolish things to do is to start to feed them what they like to eat. Ice cream, fruits. Oh, last time he cannot take food, now he can take a lot of fruits. Last time he cannot take ice cream, now he can take ice cream, and still thinking that this is a good thing to do. We finally have a certain health, the health progress, and then now you try to do the thing that jeopardize the health. Don't do that, please. Don't do that, please. Every health progress, it takes a lot of your body energy to build it up. Don't ruin it so fast. Okay, don't ruin it so fast. Let us see what are the changes. Yeah.
Go.
So now they can coordinate already, can even follow the timing. Yeah. The hand can move, sing together along. Able dance around with the cartoon. Not only using the hands, I can even follow the sound using my leg.
Pandai. Yay.
Can say, oh no. You see the big changes? 2 years into the process, assuming he use every day, okay? Assuming he use every day. So 2 years is about maybe 1 diamond packet, okay? Says about 7,000 ringgit, okay? Or 1,600 ringgit. You go and find any treatment cost less than 7,000 ringgit is able to give this kind of result. A lot of time, even one treatment in 1 month time already spend 5,000 ringgit already for the special kids. Okay, so this is the story I want to share with you. Are you touched by the story or not? Are you touched by the documentation or the improvements that every bit by bit, from someone can't even look people in the eye, need to have a space, starting to able to hold your hands, want to kiss you, is able to share the toys with you, can start to get focused, starting to able to recognize the words, starting to able to say thank you, able to use the password to scroll through the videos, until able to go to mandi, can untie the shoes, can eat on his own, and now can even play together with the TV. Last time cannot focus on the TV. Now not only can focus, can sing along with the TV. Oh my God. Do you feel touched about this? Do you feel touched about this type of word? 222. Do you feel touched about this type of 222? Okay, so I have to thank Jukiat and his and her brother Jason for document all these changes, because this is something what we need. Okay, this is the things that we want everyone to remember. Lifeway product, it continue to give you result. Lifeway is the only products. I have come across so many healthcare products, healthcare supplements, right? Lifeway product is the only product that you continue to see improvements, because as your DNA become reset, you have a younger genes, you have a more and more stem cell, your body have no choice but to continue to repair. So whatever problem that we have today is always a degeneration problem or the inflammation problem. The mother of all the diseases is the inflammation, but the mother of all kind of degeneration problem is stem cell. So when you have the methods to elevate stem cell and the method to reduce inflammation, this is the best combination. So any one of you, if today you want to start to try this product, X39 and Eon, just focus on these two products. X39 daytime at the back of the neck, Eon nighttime at the back of the neck. Any point at the back of the neck, it works just fine. Okay, so before I end this story, I just want to emphasize this to you, right? Sometimes it's the parents who want to eat the ice cream. It's the parents who want to take the fruits. And then they take those convenience to feed to the children, and then the children love it. Once the children love it, he every day want to take it. And then you spend so much time to improve the health, and because the mother own greediness, they cannot control their own appetite and then jeopardize the health of the children. I just want all the parents to know these things. Your children's health relies on you before they know how to take care of their health. Okay, I have seen a lot of young mothers today. They eat all kind of spicy food. They eat all kind of very sour food. They go to the what do you call the steamboat, Hai Di Lao. They bring all the young baby over the Hai Di Lao and feed them with Hai Di Lao soup and put into the rice. When I taste the Hai Di Lao soup, oh my God, can drink or not? It's so salty. And all the meat for me is not fresh. And they are feeding their children with this kind of food, you know. So if you somehow are parents like this, or you have your nephew or your daughter like this, right? It's time to remind them, okay? Because our younger children, our younger pillar of our country depends on them. So, Jinglong, thank you for tonight. Zoom about Amy, you can add one more detail. Amy's mom was very amazed that Amy could fall asleep within 15 minutes after patching on his shirt. Before X39, he will toss around before he fell asleep. His mother was then able to get some well-deserved sleep too. That means I think you all know much better than me. Those of you who have special children, your sleep pattern is very disturbed because your children have to toss around, and then they couldn't fall asleep very easily. And then the next day when they wake up, you had to prepare breakfast for them, so you had to wake up even earlier. So basically, you can't have good quality sleep. But these patches help them to sleep better, and even the mother, because he don't need to really keep an eye on the children, he got quality sleep. And he is patching on his shirt. He's patching on his shirt. This is something I want you to know. So sometimes when you patch, the special children, they don't like the sticker on the body. They will find their way to take out the patch. So what you can do, you can even patch on the shirt, at the inner side of the shirt. Okay, it works just fine. We even have many cases for the autistic children. They don't like to be patched, and then when we patch on the shirt, they will take it out as well. Then we put the patch below the mattress, okay, and even below the pillow. It works also. Can you imagine this? Is it possible you go and see the doctor, and then the medication, the doctor say, if you don't want to take the medication, you look at the medication, it also works. You cannot, right? The medication have to find a way to ingest it into the body. But this patch, not only putting in the skin, it doesn't matter. You put on the shirt, it also work. You put below the pillowcase also work. You put below the mattress also work. Can you find a product like this? Don't you think it's really amazing, and we are so grateful to make this product at this point of time where we are so confused about the doctor advice. There are so many conflicting health information on the internet. At least we have a product that when we put at the back of the neck, we know he do the best for our body. Thank you, Mr. David Smith. I really had to thank you, Mr. David Smith. Okay, let me see. Here. Okay. Wait. Okay. Stop sharing. Fantastic, right? Oh my goodness. Now, let me answer your questions, right? Oh, I think I shared too long today already. Okay, hello Jinglong, a member has blockage in the aortic arch. She has a mild heart attack a couple months ago. She's been using X39 X48 unit. Okay, for X49 is good, but Kim, I want to share with you this, right? When you found someone who have a blockage, not necessary that you have to be very concerned about. The most important thing, you take a picture on her face and then see whether her face getting more and more rosier. If her face is showing better rosier, then you don't need to worry about the block, because our body has a mechanism to build back additional new vessel to bypass the blockage. So even the area is blocked, but no need to worry. It's just like sometimes, right, in overseas country, if a road is already, because of the earthquake and of car accidents, right, the road is completely blocked already. And then someone will create another shortcut to bypass the area, and everything become normal again, because sometimes the area is so serious, is too serious to be recovered. So your body will build back a new road. So it doesn't matter. X49 EE is good enough. Eon at night is very important. Eon at night is very important. Okay. So Josephine Chua, Jinglong, in one of your Zoom session, you invited a lady who has kidney issue to share a story. You know where to find this video or the Zoom session. Josephine, you can go back to, let's say, whenever we upload the YouTube recordings, right, for the Zoom, right, you can scroll down and then you look for Lee Koi Mui. You type the word LEE, I think you will come up. Lawn mover, yeah, lawn mover. Where should I patch Eon if I'm having cough and neck problem? Same thing at the back of the neck at night time. Okay, so but remember to drink enough water, Picchu. Fantastic, right? Okay, patch on the same day every day. Patch on the same day every day. Okay, I mean, you mean Jerry, you mean patch on the same place every day, right? Yeah, patch on the same place every day. I can feel the mother's joy. Yes, I need to. Binky Halim. Hello, I'm Binky from Indonesia. I want to know further. Is it okay to patch on 3 years old boy TQ? Okay, so if someone is less than 4 years old, right? I would say you can try. The reason is, David had mentioned before, as long as the children is able to respond with you, because sometimes we have some healing reaction. In order to respond with you, then it's okay, it's safe for the children to use the product. But I can share with you, the youngest the youngest child that the mother has applied LifeWave patches is 2 months old, because doctor want to do a injection because of the skin problem, and the mother said, what is the reason I need to use a steroid for such a young child? So she decided to use patches, and miracle happened. Impressive, right? Okay, very happy for the kid and family. Yes. So yes, impressive. Yes, exceptional, incredible. No sound. Oh, suddenly say no sound. So awesome and touching. Congratulations. I'm impressed with his progress in his recovery. Thank you. Thank you. I don't know who this hour still come to my office. You give me 2 minutes, okay? Okay, come. What patches do you? Oh yeah. Another bipolar cases. So again, start with X39 daytime, Eon nighttime, and start with these two first, okay? So a lot of people who got a mental health issue, I always start with X39 and Eon, because all kind of problem is start with degeneration problem. Then you will say mental disorder start from what kind of degeneration? Degeneration of your digestion, which is the spleen, okay? If I have time later, I will show you the clinical studies, the linking between your digestion, which is the gut, and your mental health. Why Aeon at night is very important? Because Aeon can help you to balance your autonomic nervous system. And when your autonomic nervous system is balanced, your body is able to signal your stem cell to differentiate into an adult cell. And Aeon not only can improve your sleep, and deep state of sleep can allow your deep healing to happen. Okay, so Aeon reduce inflammation, so the stem cell can work better, is able to encourage, to promote a better sleep, and then is able to balance your autonomic nervous system. This is why Aeon at night is very powerful. I use every day. David also use every day, Aeon at night. So if a person has water restriction of 400 milliliter per day, can they? Yeah. Jacinta, Xavier, yes. They still can use LifeWave X39. No problem, can go ahead. So what and where to patch for insomnia and eczema? YKO, X39 in daytime at the back of the neck, Aeon at nighttime at the back of the neck. Okay, all kind of problem is a degeneration problem, and in order for your body to kickstart the deep healing, you need to reduce the inflammation and the deep state of sleep. Amy Heng, Jinglong, my friend, experienced a lot of discomfort using X39 in a day. She feels jittery. Is this part of healing process, Amy? Yes. And remember to take your photos. Like today, someone complaining, hey, how come after I put the patch, I got diarrhea? I want to vomit. But I asked, do you feel, from your observation, do you find that he's looking better? He said, yeah, he's looking better. Although he's been having diarrhea, he has been vomiting, he's looking better. So the most important thing is you must take photos. You must take your photos, okay? So Cynthia, where to patch Aeon when Alavida is patched at the back of the neck? So Aeon, you can put slightly below. You can put slightly below the Alavida. You can put slightly below the Alavida. Okay, welcome, Amy. Come, any more questions? Okay, let me see whether I can find you about this. Okay, I found one very, very fast because there are so many information about this. It's called the gut-brain connection. Just 18th of July, just 2 weeks ago. Very good. So pay attention to your gut-brain connection. It may contribute to anxiety and digestion problem. The gut-brain connection is no joke. It can link anxiety to stomach problems and vice versa. Have you ever had a gut-wrenching experience? Do certain situations make you feel nauseous? Have you ever felt butterfly in your stomach? We use this expression for a reason. The gastrointestinal tract is sensitive to emotion, which means to say, if your certain emotion is always related to certain kind of activity in your gut, when your gut health is jeopardized, is compromised, same thing with your own emotional control. So all kind of bipolar, all kind of mental disorder, anxiety, depression is a result of your gut health. Okay. Anger, anxiety, sickness, sadness. The brain has a direct effect on the gut health and anxiety, gut-brain connection, anxiety, and digestion. So I will send this link for you all, so you all can take a look. And this is very important. Okay, what patch? Okay, so I answered you already. Where to patch Aeon? Okay, I answered this. If water restriction, can use X? Yeah, you can. Go ahead, Xavier. The most important thing, I think you have restriction because your friends or yourself is going through the dialysis, right? So because for people who go into dialysis, your body don't perspire so much because most of the time you're staying indoor. So even with little water is fine. Of course, the more is better, but if you can keep 400 is fine. But normally I heard it's 600 milliliter. If you can drink more, is hopefully can do better. Dizziness can use what patch other than X39 and Aeon. And start with X39 and Aeon first. You will see big changes. So X39 daytime, Aeon nighttime. Remember to focus the 6+6. Drink enough water. Take a photo. Don't take too much of foods. X49 is to patch on the belly button every day, or you can change other point. Yeah, X49 you can patch below the belly button every day. You can patch below the belly button every day. Okay, so thank you so much for coming. I hope you all love the sharing today. So tomorrow is a very special, we have a special guest. His name is Casey Howe. He is our country manager from LifeWave Malaysia. He is going to share with us his journey and in the business side. So every Friday, we want to work on a certain element so that you are able to share about this technology more efficient and to help more people around you more efficiently. Okay, thank you so much. Good night, everybody. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Good night, good night, good night, good night, good night. Good night, good night, good night, good night.